You can eat your Wheaties, or you can go hungry and start getting intense. This is Mark Bell from supertraining.tv. Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West. Here we are doing some Thompson squats with the safety squat bar. You're going to notice that we do 5 sets of 2 reps, and we continue to add chains to each set. I believe Treston and I were working with around 6 plates, and I believe these other 2 schlebs here, they were working with about 5 plates and some chains. Humps, whatever you want to call them. They're really irrelevant kind of, just kind of bodies moving some weight around. Just to give Treston and I enough rest in between our sets and load our plates. Actually, I'm kidding, really. They are quite useful. David's done some pretty good things in meets, as well as Mr. Robot Pants. And both guys are always working hard, and both guys are always pushing each other. And even though they're lifting less weight than Treston and I, it doesn't mean that they're the scum of the earth, although that's the way that Treston would view them. What it is that although they're lifting less than us, Treston and I still want to try to keep that gap between us and them. You know, you still want to try to, you know, lift more all the time and always improve ourselves and keep that distance. You don't want those guys catching up to you. The last thing you want. So you either sabotage them when you're spotting them, you know, load an extra quarter on the side, or take a couple chains off when they're not looking, or you just keep getting stronger, keep working hard. Here's David Butt Squish going again. He nearly dies twice on this lift, but he guts it out. That's that strain everyone's always talking about. People are always talking about max effort work and what it should look like. That was about it right there. You should see some stars. Shit should turn purple. You shouldn't be able to see for a while. You should just be awful. You should feel like you're going to puke. When you're done with your max effort movement, a lot of people are always asking about assistance work. What should I do next? Well, if you smashed yourself on a max effort movement, you're not going to want to do anything else except for go home and eat some ice cream and cry. So when you do the max effort lift, when you do it as hard as you can, when you go real hard, you're going to feel pretty banged up afterwards. So again, after the 5 sets of 2, we keep working up in chains, and then we switch to a couple of singles. And when we could do a couple singles, we work up in bar weight. I believe on this day I finished with around 700 pounds or so of bar weight and around 240 pounds of chains, something along those lines. Maybe it was more, maybe it was a little less. David couldn't quite squeak that one out. That was a little too heavy for him on that one. And Treston Scholl actually did great on this day. I believe he did around 735 bar weight, so he kicked my ass on this day. But that's really important to me. That means a lot that I've built somebody up to be stronger than myself. I've done it before with some other lifters in the past, and hopefully I can continue to do that. Even though it's frustrating to me, I don't want anybody kicking my ass, especially in my own gym. But it's great to have built the environment to allow these guys to get stronger, and if they get stronger than me, then that's even better. More motivation for me. There's a huge lift by Treston, very easy for him. His chest is always up, his form's always good, knees are always out. See, there's a pretty good squat from my chubby little self. I think that's where I called it right there. And here comes Treston. He's got an extra quarter on there. Since he smashed his weight so easy, I made him go up a little bit. See how he does here. Chest is up, sits back into it, knees are out. Another perfect lift from Mr. Scholl. This message will self-destruct, and that's it from supertraining.tv.